Hey! What's up, YouTube? So, we are going to be doing a guide video for Hecarim, and essentially how to play him in patch 12.17. So, in case anyone is not aware or living under a rock, there have actually been these recent Hecarim changes that have changed a lot about the champion, way he's played, way that he's built, rune steps and everything. So today I thought I'd make a video going over everything you need to know. So just for you guys' knowledge, right now we're playing on an account that I'm trying to push to rank 1 in less than 500 games. And this game is in about Masters MMR, D1 Masters. So first things first is rune setup. You either want to go Phase Rush or Conquer. So the two rune setups is this one, Phase Rush with Tenacity Triumph secondary. And when you're going to be running this setup is when the enemy team runs away from you, right? The other setup that you're going to run is Conquer with either Sorcery or Domination secondary. We'll get into that. And Conquer is more if the enemy team is all in, right? So like let's say they have an Aurelia top with a Maokai jungle, for example, right? And then they have like another frontliner mid like Yasuo as well. So those would be Conquer games. And now for secondary rune, the times that you're going to be going Domination secondary is if you're planning on going Ingenious Hunter, because you're going to want to go Sunder. So as for the two builds right now, right? The two builds are Eclipse into Black Cleaver and Sunder into Black Cleaver, right? These are like the two main builds I haven't tried the Sunder one yet, but I just saw it had a really good win rate. But I've been doing a lot of the Eclipse one, right? The build that I innovated. And when you're going to decide between the two is, I would say that Sunder is more a better noob-friendly kind of build path. Whereas Eclipse is more for the advanced Hecarim players who kind of already know about his limits and want to just get those big 900 damage Qs and just one-shot the enemies, right? So that's why right now those are kind of like your setups. And if you're wondering why do you want to go Ingenious Hunter if you're going to be going Sunder, well, the reason why is because right now if Hecarim has 3 Q stacks, his Q is like a 1-second cooldown. So if you don't have Ingenious Hunter, you're going to be getting off 3 Qs every time before you can get another like Sunder proc. So that's why Ingenious Hunter just helps to actually maximize DPS. So now as for actual playstyle, how is he played? The way that I've been playing Hecarim is full clearing to bot every game, right? So it's like it always has been, right? He's always been a full clearer. But the beauty of it now is that his full clear finishes in 308 instead of 314. And with his Q buffs, he can actually solo dragons pretty early on as well. So with all of these, it just makes it so that right now he's in a really good state. Changes, I'm honestly loving them. Feels really, really, really good. So I'll kind of show you guys this game, how Hecarim is right now. So we're just going to finish our full clear. We have one smite up finished at 315. Perfect. But because I see the enemy balling is low, I kind of want to go for a dive here. So I'll just pop the ghost right now so I can get there sooner. And then we'll go in. Perfect. So I'm just got those kills for free. We're going to do a little bit of taxation on Ezreal's wave. I mean, I say taxing, but I'm just helping him push. That's all. Just help him push. And then we're going to get a ward here because we know that Kha'Zix was topside earlier. Which means that he's going to be going for his Gromp, right? Too bad plat jungle take farm. He has the plat jungler this game. Alright, so here, because Kha'Zix is like shoved up really far, we're going to look for a kill on him. Nice. So we just got that for free, and then we can just ward this, and then we'll actually reset. So now the beauty of it is that enemy mid laner has no flash, enemy bot lane has no flashes, and we can just go for like free opportunities. So the cool thing about the Hecarim changes too that I've been talking a lot about is the fact that now, since they actually reduce the amount of mana Hecarim's Q takes by making it a flat 30 at all ranks, he actually doesn't have mana problems anymore. So that's why you don't actually have to build tier anymore, which means that you can start right away just going Ionian boots straight into your Eclipse or your Sunder, depending on what you're buying. But for me, every game, as I was saying, I go Eclipse into Cleaver. And then for like third item, usually I go like Death Stance or things like that. So we're just going to walk here, we're going to do a refull clear, get 6, and then we're going to look for a regank bot. A regank bot or even a gank mid because Kha'Zix has no flash. So we're just going to finish our full clear here. Kha'Zix might be on dragon, so I'm just going to spam ping this. So we're gonna walk here, we're gonna finish this with Q so we keep Q stacks. And then we're gonna go in like this. Perfect. Nice, not bad. So we just got that for free, and now I'm gonna look if Karthus is gonna reset. Doesn't look like he is, so I'll probably just look for a free kill mid here. So just gonna run in E and then just Q. I'm gonna save my W. Perfect. Nice. So then we pop the phase rush as well with our W, and then we can just run away for free. So that's the reason why I wanted to hold my W there, because I knew that I didn't need my W to kill Karthus, and if I could hold it, I get an extra 15 armor and Mars, so I don't actually die. So then we get our free reset. We're hard chilling, and then we're gonna be building our Eclipse. Maybe plat jungler, not so bad. Aww, we converted. It's like we turned a hater into a believer. Oh. He has to flash away, he said. There we go. And then what we'll do is we'll just go for the Yone here. He should Q in for the scuttle, and now he dies for it. Or the cannon, I mean, not scuttle. Perfect. So now what we'll do is, if I was Kha'Zix, I would have gone maybe like Krugs or something, and then maybe gone for the Raptors. So we'll check his Raptors, and then since his Red's respawning, we're going to look for an invade on this Red. Cool. So I'll just go for the invade on the Red, and then we'll take Rift Herald after, full clear top to bot, and then go for a bot opportunity with our ult up. Or I could even go Red into mid gank with my ult, since Karthus still has no flash, and then we just get a free kill here. So yeah, so we'll just do that instead. Free kill mid, and then we go for it after. So we're going to keep our Q stacks. We're going to E like this. Oh, and we're going to have cancer. Well, even though I played that really disgustingly, it's fine because we still got the kill. Nice. So now Kha'Zix is bot, which means we're just going to walk here and get the Herald for free. Don't forget, new buffed Herald gives literally like 300 gold, so it's crazy. Also, this is another problem I've been having recently with the buffed Hecarim, and I'm sure that a lot of you have been having it too. But now, in case you didn't know, maxing W second is the best thing to do. But just because of muscle memory, I've actually been perma-maxing E second. And it's like the biggest mistake. I'm sure a lot of you guys have been noticing as well if you're a Hecarim main. But yeah, so if you're not already, you need to be maxing W second. Alright. So I'm going to want to reset when I have enough for Eclipse. So we're not going to recall just yet. I'll probably just full clear my top side. We'll go bot. Then we'll go for a Herald. And then we can just Herald bot and win the game off that. And I put a point in E. That's actually crazy. But that's what I'm telling you. It's like, even though I'm consciously aware, I need to ingrain it in my mind that at level 8, you press W. Like, even though I'm consciously aware that you shouldn't, I still max E second. I don't know. So when you get Eclipse, you're not actually insanely spiked just yet. The main spike with this build comes when you get Eclipse and Cleaver. Because Eclipse Cleaver is where you actually start getting the damage and tankiness to really start going crazy. With only Eclipse, you don't really have the tankiness just yet to actually get the team fights off, nor do you have the CDR, right? So I know what we're going to do is we're going to walk here. We're going to get Q stacks off the Krugs, like this. And then we're going to go for it. Nice, not bad. So what I'll do is I'll just keep pushing this and then we'll Herald. The plat jungler wants to get the entire turret here. And if Kai'Sa is still around, we'll kill her. We will take the dragon for free now. Nice. Nice, and Mumu gets the QR. I don't think I can chase that though, can I? Oh no! Janna. It's okay though. But to be honest, I can just get Q-stacks off this and then maybe try for like a mid dive or something along those lines. Maybe wolves are up? There we go. I thought if I could have gotten body blocked by the minion there, I would have actually won that. And then I put another point in E. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, when you guys are there and you're actually playing your game, right? Make sure you're consciously aware, because even me, it's like, it's probably going to take me 3 or 4 days until I really start maxing W second, but it's just because now the value you get from maxing E, you only get like 15 to 30 damage on your E, right? Whereas maxing W gives you 5 bonus resistances, more damage, and lower cooldown, which is a big thing, right? So that's why it's so important. What makes it better to build Eclipse is because right now, when Hecarim has 3 Q stacks, his Q is on like a 1 second cooldown with 2 to 3 items. So since your Q is on a 1 second cooldown, you want to just get as much damage as possible so that every Q you're going to be doing does as much damage as possible. So that's why I was playing game earlier and my Qs were doing literally 900 damage to the enemy squishies, right? And it's just because now that your Q actually has an insanely good AD scaling, building lethality and AD on the champion is really, really, really strong. It's because he has buff scalings, and then also getting the armor MR from his W makes it so that he doesn't need to like build the armor MR, if that makes sense. Which is the reason why nowadays the chem tank build isn't really necessary. Perfect. So now we'll just look for Kha'Zix's top side. Maybe he has a few camps up that we can take. His team is rotating though, so I want to be a bit careful here. Yeah, so we'll just back off. We'll just back off, get a reset. We get our Black Cleaver, and now we have our insane power spike. Is Conquer better or Phase Rush? It depends on the game. Conquer and Phase Rush are just situational, depending on what you need. This game, Phase Rush is better because the enemy team is mostly squishy, the fights aren't really extended, and I want to just get like one-shot nukes off on them. On the jungle matchup, Kha'Zix is a matchup that you can go either Conquer or Phase Rush, but Phase Rush usually wins better. So this game I'll probably go Death's Dance, and then since the enemy team does have magic damage too, I could go Mob Mortius as well. So here we're just going to walk in. Nice. I'll just stay on the dragon. Alright, so since the enemy team can't really defend, I'll just drop Herald mid to open up the inner tower. Oh, I guess the outer tower. Alright, there we go. So we actually put our point in W for once, so we're good. So here I'm just going to walk up with E, just so I guess pressure Kai'Sa. Nice. So now that she's pressured, we can just sit here and back off, because we actually got the hit off on the tower. And then I'll probably just clear my top side, go for Scuttle, and then since Darius is going to be pushing top, we're going to shadow him. So as you can see, Hecarim really is, right now, about just full clearing, and then just going for every objective, because with the right setup with Q stacks, you can just kill everybody on every objective, right? So that's why, right now, Hecarim, he's really, really good in the current meta, because he's actually strong enough to compete with, like, all the other meta picks. Like, look at that damage, right? Just like sprinting at them, insta-killing everyone. Here. Now we can come here and we can look for more. So now we'll just back off. Darius gets the kill and then I'll just take the red. So now we can just sit here, reset. Oh, not yet. I want to reset with Death's Dance. Because once you have Death's Dance, that's when you really start doing those like 900 damage Qs. The jungle differential. So now what we're gonna do is we're probably just gonna look for a player on Baron or something along those lines. Just clear these two at the same time. So to double clear these two camps, you just walk here to like this corner part, and then you can double clear. So as you can see, my Q is literally doing 500 damage right now. It's really balanced, honestly, if you ask me. Like, every Q stack increases your Q damage by 17%. It's the most insane shit ever. Look, so what we're gonna do, here, I'll show you guys just how crazy the damage is, right? So like, we have 3 Q stacks. Let's try to find a squishy. Okay. No, I'm not gonna in for it. I was considering it, but nah, it's not worth it. Alright, all we have to do now is force Baron. So what we'll do here is we'll just look for a kill. Oh, my R action didn't follow. Damn. If my R would have followed there, I'm pretty sure I could have killed them all. I thought I would have a little more damage, honestly. I was only doing like 700, or like maybe even 5, I don't know. But it's fine, because now the thing is, once I get Last Whisper, I'll actually be able to do it. I mean, they haven't built any armor. Maybe a Shinko Cyril does. Maybe I'll just go like Yumu's then? Yeah, I guess I could just do Yumu's. If I do Yumu's, yeah, I think that's better. Just because they have like literally 0 armor. If they had any at all, then I would go Cyril this though. So now we'll just run straight for the dragon. So my Q can get increased by up to 60% damage at 400. That's 800 damage. That's an assassin's full combo. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Good. Now I just want to come in here. I want to do a little bit of limit testing. The thing is, the enemy team installs really good siege. That's why I don't really want to like. I don't want to do anything too forced. Oh? I thought that once I got Kha'Zix, I'd be able to kill the rest of them, but nah. Unfortunately, I was not able to. But at least we're on the game for it. Do we? Maybe we have time? Unless the Karthusar comes in. Oh, that's not ideal. No, but that's actually okay, because now I get to show you guys one more team fight where I could actually pop off. Because for the last few team fights, it's like, I've been going in and getting the kills, but they haven't really gone that crazy, you know? It's like I need one insanely hype play. I got Cusacks off wolves. You guys like how Janna almost got nuked there? We almost got the Janna. Almost, though. But yeah, so that's how to play Hecarim in the current patch. If you guys enjoyed the video, if you guys want more of this, be sure to leave a like, comment, sub if you haven't already, and I will see you guys for the next one. Peace.